Now, for many of us, the stages of awakening start with the activation of our chakras in the Kundalini process. In my personal reference, that was called the quickening of light, which I covered in 7 chakras, 7 sins, and 7 planes of existence. And I find that most of the spiritual teachings that we see online have to revolve mostly around that. It has to deal with the awakening process in, the meditative stages. It has to deal with imagining the figures of light, and that's where a lot of our sayings of love and light come from. What I've noticed is that is pretty much the beginning phase. Just because we have had an awakening in that sense, it doesn't necessarily mean that we are going onto the path of enlightenment. And when I was going through that phase for myself, excuse me, I noticed that I was actually in a very big danger of going into a spiritual psychosis. I actually went into that for a while. And I notice a lot of people who do go through that process go through the same thing as well. We cling to the light. We cling to, the powers of manifestation because it is comforting to us. And I get it. I mean, like I said, I was there at one point too. We have a tendency to stay with what is comfortable for us. We have a tendency to want to, gravitate towards pleasure and stay away from anything which causes displeasure. And so, yeah, the chakra activation is a very important